Rachel. In this morning's Family First, we're talking about how to have civil political discussions with family members, including our kids. Here with us this morning is Dr. Saunders from Hartford HealthCare. Once again, thanks for being with us. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Election day and tomorrow, of course, we don't know what's going to be happening, and we don't know how long official results will come in, but how can we prepare for the discussions that will no doubt come?
So this has been, so evident for weeks, really months, but it's really ramping up. Mm-hmm. And I guess what I get really concerned about is families who have very divisive language, making statements like if candidate X wins, we're leaving the country, mm-hmm. or if candidate Y wins, the whole country's going to, go to crap. Those kinds of comments are really just scary for kids because the likelihood is you're not leaving the country, mm-hmm. but it makes you think that you might be. And it just is like, well, the economy will tank or we won't have any money. Those kind of divisive comments are really just scary for kids who have no control. They're not even voting and they have no control over what's going on.
So what should we plan to do ahead of time?
I think, first of all, it's dial back the rhetoric. Mm. Dial back the divisive rhetoric language. You can be passionate about something, you can have your beliefs, but spewing it, around the house and projecting it really onto your children only creates unnecessary anxiety. Mm-hmm. Stay away from black and white thinking, right? Mm-hmm. It's going to be all this or all this.
Right.
The reality is we've all lived long enough to know that sometimes these bad things happen or things that we don't want to happen, and they play out and we just go on from there.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes things like this, issues like this, can affect relationships. I know personally my kids have said that they've had discussions where it got uncomfortable or feelings were hurt because things were said about this candidate and that candidate. So what do we tell our kids about that and moving forward, depending on what happens with the election?
I guess I get worried that people attach these sort of things to their identity, right? I'm an independent, or I'm a Republican, or I'm a Democrat. Mm-hmm. And they attach it so hard to their identity that it means that they can't relate to people who are different from them. Mm-hmm. And young people, I think, lack a little bit of life experience to really sort of put this in more perspective. You can have certain progressive beliefs or more conservative beliefs and really realize that's one aspect of yourself. It's not the whole of your identity, but young people are so passionate and they feel like it's the whole of their identity, and it can really sour relationships.
Right. So in those situations, what should we tell our kids moving forward when they have had people or friends hang up, not want to talk to them, or say other things that were hurtful?
You have to make decisions about whether or not the relationship is important. So you have to balance prioritizing, your strong beliefs versus maintaining a relationship. And if, honestly, that friendship or relationship is important to you, you do need to kind of dial back what you're so passionate about. I'm not telling people to reduce their values or eliminate their values, but you have to dial back that rhetoric. If maintaining the relationship's more important, we're coming up on the holidays. These are not really great discussions for holiday meals. Really, I don't want to see families having these active discussions during holidays.
Right. And since you brought up Thanksgiving, I am curious, do you think that maybe text should be sent out or emails to families and say, hey, let's not talk about this, or I'm so excited for everybody to come. It's going to be great to have everybody here, but can we not talk about this?
Right. I call them like, let's go drama free, right? Let's just stay away from topics that we know are going to be explosive or divisive or really create a lot of division between people. Let's focus on how are you doing? How's your year been? I haven't seen you in a few months.
Right.
Let's focus on people and the relationships and the connections, not so much spewing rhetoric.
Yes, so helpful, Dr. Saunders. Thank you so much. We do appreciate you coming in.